Welcome to Nu Skin. Who are we, you ask? Let us introduce ourselves. Nu Skin is a global presence in the world of beauty and wellness products. We want to create the world's leading opportunity platform, giving aspiring entrepreneurs the opportunity to run their own business through access to a global brand, award-winning products, and a supportive, nurturing culture. We want to give those just looking for a bit of additional income a chance to do so. And we want to be a force for good throughout the world. Lofty goals, but we're getting there. Right now, we have 1.6 million customers around the globe, making use of our innovative products. You'll find us in 50 markets, with approximately 200 buildings spread from pole to pole. And if you're so inclined, you'll even find us on the New York Stock Exchange. We connect people, whether we're on opposite sides of the globe or lifelong neighbours. Our business model is and always will be built on the same core values that we held at the start, a culture of support and growth. We bring change. Innovation and collaboration have always been at the heart of what we do. You can see it in the quality of our products and the way we work together. Leading scientists, groundbreaking new technologies, and partnerships with amazing institutions. We shift the unshiftable and change the world around us, one amazing product or one amazing person at a time. When we say that we want to be the world's leading opportunity platform, we mean it. Whether our brand affiliates see Nu Skin as a full-time career and their only source of income, or treat it as a side project to bring in a little extra, we want to do all we can to make sure they achieve their goals and live the life they want, the way they want to live it. At Nu Skin, giving back is a huge part of who we are. It's built into the culture, and it's this philanthropic spirit that helps bind us all together. When you work with Nu Skin, you don't just support yourself, you support fantastic causes too. Our Force for Good Foundation began its work in 1998. Since that time, we've put millions of dollars towards different children's causes around the world. This was followed in 2002 by our Nourish the Children initiative, which, through the generosity of our sales leaders, customers, and employees, has provided more than 650 million meals to hungry and malnourished children. Together, we've been able to give back to those who need it most. We grow. Not only is Nu Skin itself growing year after year in all our key markets, the industry itself is looking increasingly promising for the future. But we don't just grow as a company, we grow as people. We've seen people achieve their dreams. We've seen people struggle and fail and come back and try again. We've done that ourselves more than once. If you feel that you can relate to who we are just as much as what we are, then Nu Skin might just be an opportunity where you can grow too.
Hello everybody and welcome to our Nu Skin overview. We're so excited that you're joining with us online tonight. We've got people dialing in from all across the Pacific and probably a few overseas outer Pacific visitors as well. So a big hello to everyone joining in from all throughout Australia, New Zealand, French Polynesia, New Caledonia, and even those in the islands, Fiji, Tonga, Samoa, anyone dialing in, just a big welcome and thank you for joining us. You're probably on tonight, those of you who may not have heard too much about Nu Skin before, because the person invited you thinking that Nu Skin could potentially be a blessing to your life. And we'll give you a really short overview. If we really want to spend time telling you all about Nu Skin, we'll be here for a couple of weeks. But thankfully, we're going to condense that right down to about 45 minutes, just giving you a brief overview of who we are, what we do, and kind of most importantly, what we stand for as a company. See, Nu Skin operates in the gig economy. Everyone has heard of the gig economy now. It's kind of common phrase and common language nowadays. But we kind of laugh about that here at Nu Skin because we have been in the gig economy for the past 35 plus years of our history. What is a gig? Essentially a company or a platform where entrepreneurs can come and work on our platform in connecting with customers. So that's how Nu Skin works. That's how we serve all of our business partners throughout the world. And that's how we've been operating for all of our history. So Nu Skin is one of the original gigs, but the world's kind of catching up on that now. Really interesting, looking at a couple of headlines that were out recently, the gig economy trends expected to take Australia by storm, and a study by the Victorian government done just recently on Australians flocking to the gig economy. Apologies to everyone else outside of Australia. These were kind of the most accessible studies, but they absolutely apply to everyone in each of our countries in the Pacific here. Now, what's really interesting, coming from that study from the Victorian government, it showed that those working in the gig are highly satisfied with the flexibility that gigs offer. See, that's the great thing. You can work as little or as much as you like, and typically the compensation goes in line with the work ethic that you bring to the business. But here's a really interesting statistic. Most people in the gig economy are less satisfied with their income. Now, this kind of sounds pretty funny. I'm here pretty much trying to sell you on the gig economy through Nu Skin, and I'm sharing a statistic like that. Why? What does it mean, and how do I interpret that? Well, if you look at the top 5 companies in Australia in the gig economy, most of you would have heard of these. If not, bought dinner through Uber Eats or Deliveroo. So you've got Uber, Freelancer, Airtasker. They're all kind of household names. These are the most common and most popular gigs in Australia right now. Now, I'm not at all dissing anyone participating in these gigs. They're fantastic companies. I use their services regularly. I love it. I love the concept behind it. It's fantastic. There's kind of one catch that is a pretty big difference between us here at Nu Skin and these gigs. And that is, with each of these gigs listed, and kind of the most common ones, you need to be providing a service to get income at any given time. And there's an equation where essentially time offered in that gig is directly related to the income you can receive. So you've got to be driving a car to receive income from Uber. You've got to be delivering dinner to get income from Deliveroo. That's how they work. You've got to be putting together someone's IKEA furniture to get paid from Airtasker. So again, they're great services, but there's limitations there. See, here at Nu Skin, how we work, essentially when you join up with Nu Skin, which is free to sign up, you also receive with your account a free website that's personalized to you. You can share that website with all of your network, your friends of friends, your colleagues, get the word out there and share the products that I'm absolutely positive you'll fall in love with. And as they click on that link and purchase through your shop, you can then earn commissions. So you don't have to be in the car at the time of transaction, and therefore at the time that you're earning income. Pretty amazing, right? To tell you, oh, there we go, do a little dance here. To tell you a little bit more about Nu Skin, and another fascinating thing that I love about our business model, and that is what I call the multiplier effect. See, as you share products, you can earn income for those products that are purchased to people that you're sharing them with. But inevitably, as you then find other people who fall in love with the products first, and then think, hey, I love these so much that I want to share them with my friends, they can then join the business as well and share it with their friends, and there's a multiplication effect that happens there. The great thing with Nu Skin is your commission has the potential to work through that multiplication factor. So you can earn commissions as your business grows through more and more people wanting to share the products. So there's a reward for all of your efforts. Now, I want to really make it clear here. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. We absolutely do not promote that. And in fact, I always tell people that to really achieve great success in this business, you need to put a lot of work into it. But I believe in that as a principle in life. Anything of worth takes a great amount of work to get there. But what a fun journey it is as people progress in their business. Now, back to my dance. Nu Skin is in nearly 50 countries worldwide. And last year, in 2019, we did 2.42 billion US dollars sales globally. So when you got invited to this meeting tonight, you may have thought, oh, okay, let's go check out my friend's small home-based business. It's so much more than that, with partners all over the world doing amazing things right throughout all of the different nations. A really interesting thing I found as I was doing this study into the gig economy I read a study talking about millennials and Gen Z. Now, millennials and Gen Z are said to be 50% of our workforce in the next couple of years. And I want to make it clear, Nu Skin does not just target any one specific demographic. We've got grandparents to university students and everyone in between that participates in the Nu Skin platform. But a particular study I just wanted to talk about talks about that personal values and purpose are the most important things for millennials and Gen Z to stay working and stay committed to any company. And that kind of rings true to me. You know, I've got to love the company that I work with. My values absolutely have to align for me to be partnering with any kind of company. And that's where Nu Skin's mission comes into play. I love our mission because it's not just a mission statement, but it's a true mission in the hearts of all of us who are part of Nu Skin. And that is to be a force for good throughout the world by empowering people to improve lives. How do we do that? Through a rewarding business opportunity, innovative products, and an enriching, uplifting culture. Let's break that down a little bit. Being a force for good through empowering people. Empowerment is the key to me, because as people partner with Nu Skin, we give them the opportunity for empowerment. It doesn't mean you'll automatically receive all of this power, but you've got the opportunity to learn and grow and develop, both business-wise, but also through your own personality and character. We see great development as people step up and progress, being empowered with the Nu Skin platform. Now, as so many people do that, we become a force for good. In everything we do, we believe our products are a force for good, that they benefit people in their lives. But we also believe the business opportunity is an even greater force for good, as it's really changed so many people's lives. And you'll hear from people tonight who'll be touching on that. And as far as the enriching and uplifting culture goes, well, you've kind of got to just get a little vision into our company and maybe look at the person who invited you. And hopefully they're a great example of everything I'm talking about right now. To paint a clearer picture on what our force for good is, we've got a product called Vitamil. Now, Vitamil is something that Nu Skin created where it's kind of almost like a porridge, but then Nu Skin has added a perfect blend of nutrients that they mix in with this, and we then deliver that to malnourished children or children in need all throughout the world. So we've got a particular focus in Malawi, Africa, but this also benefits several countries through Southeast Asia and Asia, and I believe Latin America. And so there's several countries where children in need are fed every day by Vitamil. And that's a product that Nu Skin sells and distributes, that our partners sell and promote. And as they purchase it, as their customers purchase it, we then deliver it to those children in need. Now, Nu Skin has donated over 650 million meals to children throughout the world. Talk about being a force for good. Separate to that, we've got our Force for Good Foundation. Now, our Force for Good Foundation, that is a charitable division of Nu Skin. And through that, just in 2019, $10.3 million was given to people in need, and some amazing things were achieved in changing people's lives throughout the world through our Force for Good efforts. So there's just a little snapshot. Again, we could speak for days about all the different initiatives, but so much good is being done as so many people just like you commit to wanting to be a force for good. As a greater army builds up, like we have here at Nu Skin, we have so much power to do so much good in the world. So it's an incredible thing. I just want to wrap up by saying this is an opportunity for all. I touched on it before. We've got people of all ages, of all backgrounds, all ethnicities. We've got grandparents and students and stay-at-home mums. We've got people that have worked as lawyers and dentists and doctors. We've got people that work the business on the side. We've got people that do this full-time. We've got everything in between, everything you could possibly think of. But I just really liked this this little photo I saw on Facebook of Nikki from the Gold Coast. She's up there raising her 3 children with her husband, and I love this post. She's a stay-at-home mum contributing financially to her household. I saw that and it just touched my heart, thinking, wow, you know, the difference it can make to every individual just like that. The empowerment that I see in that message to Nikki and the difference that it makes to her family really does excite me. So we're now going to hear from Ryan Napierski, the president of Nu Skin. We'll then hear from Dr. Joe Cheng. He's our chief scientific officer. He is kind of a big deal in the Nu Skin world. He's a bit of a rock star. He's responsible for many of our innovative products, and he leads a team of 75 full-time scientists who are continually developing all of the innovation that is in our product lineup. So you'll hear from him briefly tonight. And then finally, you'll hear from a beautiful couple in Auckland, New Zealand, Graham and Sophie Hay, who are working in this business. Now, they do this full-time and they've achieved great things in the business. It's taken a lot of work, and you'll hear a bit about their journey. Again, it really does suit people at all levels, at all backgrounds. So let's hear some of the stories. Over to you, Ryan.
Hello, Nu Skin Pacific. I wish we could all be together in one room to celebrate, but I'm so grateful we have the technology and the means to still be together even when we're thousands of miles apart. I've visited the Pacifics multiple times over the course of my career to attend your conventions and success trips, and it continues to be one of my favorite destinations. You are truly inspiring. When Rich and I accepted our current positions 3 years ago, we talked about the mission and vision of the company at the time of becoming the world's leading direct selling company. We envisioned the future and determined that with all the growth of the gig economy, the world was truly ripe with opportunity. And we determined that what was really going to drive our success in the future was our ability to provide opportunity to all who are seeking it. From that determination, we reinvented and simplified our vision statement to become the world's leading business opportunity platform. Now, I get this question a lot. What do we mean by the leading business opportunity platform? Ultimately, it means that we aspire to connect entrepreneurs who seek opportunity to connect with other entrepreneurs and customers in a way that is truly flexible and fulfilling. By leveraging the power of technology and the power of data, we believe that we can connect people better than ever before. Though the language of our vision may have changed, the overall principles remain the same, just as they have since Nu Skin's founding in 1984. We've always been a business focused on providing opportunity for people to improve lives. We aspire to meet people wherever they are and to connect everyone around the globe through social media and alike to ensure we're providing opportunity for all who seek to achieve it. We do that through our products, our technology, and our opportunity. Studies on the gig economy suggest that there are significant numbers of entrepreneurs out there today who are looking for various types of opportunities. As we set that vision to become the world's leading opportunity platform, what we're talking about is providing an opportunity for all. We looked hard at our business to determine whether we had all the components we need to provide this opportunity for all and came up with our business model I hope most of you are familiar with, Velocity. Velocity was founded on the principle of helping our entrepreneurs build a fast, flexible, and fulfilling business. So let's break that down and talk about how it encompasses our vision. From a flexibility standpoint, we know that entrepreneurs like to focus on different things. Here within Nu Skin, around 89% are focused on sharing products exclusively. Another 10% of our entrepreneurs are motivated by building teams of fellow sharers and building teams of brand ambassadors. Around 1% have built a business that allows them to lead larger organizations. Every entrepreneur is important and is in need of opportunity, and our Nu Skin business model is flexibly built to enable their success. The desire for fast is all about enabling people to be paid more quickly. Our business model allows for daily, weekly, and monthly payment opportunities that help enable our entrepreneurs even more effectively. Lastly, at Nu Skin, we believe in providing fulfilling opportunities. We believe in providing opportunities for people to do work that matters to them, and that's what our business model is built to enable. We recognize we're in business to empower you and enable you to define success and achieve success. All these things come together to help you boost your business. This is a business about taking action. and taking charge of your future and what you do next. We have a focused intention to grow the business through providing you with innovative products, platforms, and programs. Our business around the world continues to progress as aspiring entrepreneurs seek greater flexibility and fulfillment in their lives. In a world seeking opportunity, we provide it for all. We are here to provide opportunity to those who are truly desirous to achieve this. Ask yourself, how can I grow my business this year? What opportunities can I create for myself and for others? I'm privileged to be a part of this business and a part of this Nu Skin family. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing the good each of you accomplish throughout the rest of 2020.
Hi, Nu Skin, and all my friends down there in South Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, South Pacific, Polynesia, and all the nice people down there. Welcome to this year's incredible digital convention. My name is Dr. Joe Chang. I'm the Executive Vice President of Product Development and the Chief Scientific Officer here at Nu Skin Enterprises. So let me start with a little bit of my personal history. Obviously, I was with a company called Pharmanex, and it was bought by Nu Skin back in October 1998. And that's how I became a member of the Nu Skin family. It's been a great time over the last over 20 years now. It's been a great time here developing products within this incredible company, and we have continued to innovate with our products, both in skincare and wellness as well. So, in fact, I would imagine, I would say I'm having an incredible time here enjoying developing products for all of you around the world. So, as you well know, that Nu Skin is, in fact, a science-based company. We make a lot of high-quality products in skincare and nutritional supplements. And our science continues to evolve at an astounding pace. In fact, we can barely keep up because science, with our 75 scientists around the world in R&D, we continue to keep pace with the science and incorporating and infusing all this new scientific knowledge as part of our innovation process. In fact, when you look at Nu Skin, I think it's safe to say that we have been recognized as a leading anti-aging company in the world, and we are at the forefront of unique innovations. At the beginning, Nu Skin, you know, when we say we use science to create unbeatable products, we really want to make sure that these products are only available from the world of Nu Skin and through all of you, obviously. For intents and purposes, none of our products can be found anywhere else except through all our leaders in the world. We've come a long way. Previously, if you recall, I joined Nu Skin back more than 20 years ago. We had about 600,000 distributors and leaders. Now we are more than triple that number. We've come a very long way indeed. As we continue as our science-based approach, one of the most important tenets in Nu Skin is the fact that we still subscribe to the original mission and concept that we have in Nu Skin, and that is all our products include ingredients that are all of the good and none of the bad. With that, and with our science-based approach, we are discovering new ways to enhance all the different products we have, to improve them, and infusing them with new science, as I've indicated. Both actually, when we have this whole product line that is called the EPIC line. These EPIC line of products contain incredible ethnobotanicals, and these are ingredients isolated and extracted from indigenous plants, and these are all been discovered by Dr. Paul Cox, one of our leading advisors, science advisors in ethnobotany here in Nu Skin, and he has advised us and guided us to selecting the best ethnobotanical ingredients to put into the EPIC line. And the other scientists that we have internally, We, as you have heard throughout what we have been talking about Nu Skin approach, we have always been targeting the sources of aging, particularly with this so-called age-lock approach. And the reason why we are targeting the sources of aging is because we think that is a far more potent and powerful way of addressing the aging process, not just in the skin, but in the rest of the body as well. And we have since developed this approach and have, for all intents and purposes, have branded it under this brand that's called ageLOC, the ageLOC science, if you will. And so we continue to do that, and I think our ageLOC product line, over the last 5-6 years, cumulatively, it has become close to, $10 billion brand now for Nu Skin. That's an incredible accomplishment, not just on the side of the company, but it's because of all of you being able to appreciate those products and be able to tell that story. Thanks to all of you, obviously, for making ageLOC such a successful brand. Now we have turned a little bit of our attention towards another set of ingredients that we are calling the bioadaptive ingredients. Again, they're natural products, and we just so happen through our science and research, we are beginning to see that these ingredients can actually help the skin to bioadapt or to adapt itself to the external environment. And because of this insight, we are developing the world's first bioadaptive skincare system. It's very intuitive. It's a system, I think, while there's a lot of incredible science developing this particular skincare line, but you will find that it's an intuitive line that you can almost use without really appreciating all the science we have put in. So the brand that we have used to include many of these bioadaptive ingredients is the brand that we call Nutricentials. Very exciting. We're going to launch it very soon, and I think you're going to see these Nutricential products are developed in such a way that they have been leaps and bounds different from the previous Nutricential products. So now we have talked about the products, and clearly these are leading edge products we have developed. Perhaps I should tell you a bit about the new approach that we have developed in Nu Skin as well. And this approach is what we are calling InnoFusion. It's a very exciting combination. In fact, it's a fusion of 3 elements that we have been working on for many years here in Nu Skin. The first element is called the science element. You've heard about ageLOC science, you heard about our antioxidant science and nutrition science. So all these insights that we have gathered from that particular element, we're using them to develop this new InnoFusion approach. The second element is equally important, and that is, as you can imagine, from all the devices we have launched, we have learned a lot from the technology world. And again, that element, by combining it together with our science element, is making it really more powerful. Then finally, there's the sourcing. You can imagine when I first came into Nu Skin, the tenet, the fundamental, the foundational tenet in Nu Skin is always rested upon this notion of all of the good, none of the bad, right? So in order to achieve and be able to meet that objective, we're talking about making sure that we have the highest quality raw materials. We make sure that we source the best raw materials that we can get our hand on. So, and that's the sourcing, that's the third element. So when we look at what we have, when we look at this treasure trove of all the things we've done over the years, we thought it's time for us to bring it all together, fuse them, not just to combine them, but really meld them together into an entirely new approach that we now call InnoFusion, and to make the new next generation of products and devices. And what we want to do with InnoFusion, when you take all that, what are we trying to improve, to sort of really improve upon and to deliver something meaningful to all of you? And that is to be able to have an incredible ability to unlock your body's true potential. whether it's on the skin, whether it's in the rest of the body, this is what we think we can achieve with InnoFusion. We want you to feel not just looking good, but also feeling good, and that's what our science is able to do now that we have combined and fused these three elements together. So Pharmanex, as you well know, has been the label and the brand for the wellness products. We are now be able, with the InnoFusion, to bring exactly the right nutrients into every tissue in your body. And similarly, the InnoFusion approach will help you, bioadaptive in fact. I think you could almost consider that to be our first step towards using InnoFusion as our approach to getting this next generation of skincare products. Right. This is advanced science. We're going to get the best ingredients, as I mentioned to you. We're going to make them bioavailable. In other words, they're going to get absorbed into the body much more efficiently, and you'll be able to get the maximum benefits. So you all are very familiar with LifePak, right? Our all-in-one multivitamin and mineral supplement. It's been around. In fact, it is one of our leading products in the nutrition space. And we are not just talking about replacing or optimizing nutritional deficiency. All the amounts of ingredients, vitamins and minerals we've put into LifePak, those amounts are actually a little bit above what is required to maintain deficiency. So they actually, because of the extra level of these ingredients, we are giving you greater benefits than what a normal or regular multivitamin product can do. So, and go back to this unlock your body potential, I can safely say that LifePak can unlock the wellness, and with our understanding through ageLOC science, we now know that it even could be operating at the genetic level, the so-called the sources of aging at that fundamental level. And they can protect the cells and help you feel younger for much, much longer. Yeah. And accompany that and complementing that particular LifePak product, in roughly 2008, we launched another product that we call ageLOC Wispan in your market. It's now available globally. That's our most advanced anti-aging supplement. And in fact, I would hazard a guess that if you force me to sort of choose, and I won't choose among all the different products we have in Pharmanex, I would say that ageLOC Wispan will come out fairly at the top. It's my top 5 products, if you will, favorite products that we have developed, because we have done so much science with it. We've done the clinical studies to prove that it is, in fact, delivering meaningful benefits. And I would recommend that U-Span could very well be used together with LifePak. That would be a 1-2 powerful punch combination, All our anti-aging research through the ageLOC approach has led to the development and launch of this product that we call Wispan. So we have these products. We know it can actually deliver benefits to you, but we went an extra mile, and that is to be able to get all of you to be able to see and demonstrate to you the efficacy behind our products. And that was the major reason that led to the development of our antioxidant monitoring device that we now call the Pharmanex Biophotonic Scanner. It went through several versions. The latest version that is in your hands right now is called the S3. It continues to be the only non-invasive antioxidant scanner on the market, right? No other company can actually sort of measure or be able to help their customers and consumers to see the benefits of LifePak in the way that we can. And within a minute, with a brief scan on the biophotonic scanner, you'll be able to get a reading to tell you whether your antioxidant level is at the optimal stage or you need to supplement more. So, and that continue our device. That was our first device. And now, as you look at what we have in the device category in Nu Skin, we have both the scanner and other beauty devices as well. And there are hosts of potentially new devices coming through. And similarly, on the Pharmanex side, we are a host of Pharmanex products under development as well. Now, let me jump over the fence and talk a little bit about the Nu Skin beauty devices. Many of you are absolutely familiar with the ageLOC Galvanic Spa, right? And also, after that, we followed with the launch of a body spa as well. And both these devices use a electrical technology that we call the galvanic current. And this galvanic current is very useful for delivering active and useful ingredients to the skin, because it switches between positive charge and negative charge. And because of this ability for us to be able to switch from one type of charge to another, we are able to see what sort of ingredients we can actually deliver into the skin with our products. So, and our clinical studies continue to prove that these devices vastly improve the results that you can get, without using the current. So over and above using a lotion or a cream by itself. So it's great. We followed up that with another device. It's called the ageLOC Me. Perhaps you could consider the ageLOC Me as sort of our first dip in the pool to help you customize your skincare products, and it used some smart technology, and the mixing technology that we have in ageLOC Me literally delivers a droplet that consists of micro layers. You can't see it with your naked eye, but you can actually see that under the microscope. And the layering is absolutely critical for making sure that our ingredients, the active ingredients, are being delivered one at a time into the skin, so that they can perform and deliver their benefits maximally before the second ingredient comes along. So that's wonderful. Customization, we have several cartridges that you can combine, mix and match, if you will, within the ageLOC Me machine. And I think it's been proven to be quite an interesting way of customizing skincare. Okay, we talk about Galvanic Spa, we talk about the ageLOC Me, and the latest addition to the family of beauty devices is obviously the one that you have received over the last couple of years, and that would be the ageLOC LumiSpa. Another new technology that our scientists have developed, incredible. It's mechanical, it's gentle, it's nowhere near its nearest competitor, if you will, called the bristle technology for cleansing and toning up your face. This is the ageLOC LumiSpa, and it uses this technology, and once again, we use a lot of fancy technical terms. It's called the micro-pulse oscillation technology, right? So what it does is, in addition, the first step is obviously that its ability to clean your face, and then after that, it can treat your face when it's used together with some of the LumiSpa gels. And in fact, in 2020, this year, it has been nominated by New Beauty magazine as the #1 cleansing device. That's an incredible recognition of how powerful and beneficial that device is. When you take and consider all these beauty devices that we have developed over the years, Nu Skin, in fact, has now been named by Euromonitor to be the #1 at-home beauty device systems brand. Not just in 2017, but also 2 years in a row, and in 2018 as well. That's, once again, incredible recognition. I think we'll continue to maintain that pole position by launching even more devices in the coming years. So, and now, coming along again by the end of this year, very soon, in fact, 2 more new innovations coming through. Another device, this is an age-lock boost. I like to think of the age-lock boost device as something that you can keep in your pocket, because literally you can use this boost device as you travel anywhere that you're at. It doesn't require at-home use even, right? It's very friendly, it's very compact, and you can just literally drop in your pocket. And the technology for the boost is a new one. It's called a variable pulse microcurrent technology now. And it can optimize and activate skin for a more youthful complexion. So look for it when it comes. I think you'll find it to be really a lot of fun to use, and you'll see the benefits fairly quickly. Last but not least, another new thing, because we are now in what we call the digital age, right? And we like to keep up with the times and to make sure that you have access in the most user-friendly way, an ability to access our products, get more knowledge, if you will, behind each product. And that's the reason why we are coming out with an app that is called Vera. This is a smart consultation platform. It helps you to assess your skin and be able to match your customers to the right products relating to their specific needs and exactly what they want in our products. And our Chief Digital Officer, Vince, in fact, when he came to the company, was actually very excited that we were working along these lines, and he has helped us to take it to the next level. And in fact, he will be talking a lot more about these new innovations during the general session. And our science, as always, has become almost part of the Nu Skin DNA now. So I think I'm very optimistic that we will continue to generate unique products for all of you to bring meaningful benefits to your skin and the rest of the body as well. Fundamentally, the science that we are doing is really to help you to look and feel and actually to live younger longer. Thanks for watching.